This is a true story. In 1963, a 6-year-old boy stabbed his sister and never spoke another word. He was sent to a sanitarium. For 15 years, he never said a word, not even once. One stormy night in 1978, he escaped. No one saw it coming. He stole a mask, coveralls, and a car. Then he drove to his hometown. That Halloween night, people began to feel watched, but they didn't know by who. One by one, he began to follow them, and then they started disappearing. Dr. Loomis, the psychiatrist who studied him, said it best. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face. While others partied, a girl was babysitting, but someone was already inside the house. No matter how fast you run, he just walks, and somehow he always catches up. They shot him 6 times. He fell off a balcony. When they checked, he was gone. Every Halloween, someone swears they see a man in a white mask, just standing there. If you ever see him, don't blink, don't turn away, don't even breathe.
Vicky Toppin, United States. This story is real. In the city of Milwaukee, there's one building no one wants to talk about. The door number was removed years ago, but the neighbors still remember exactly where it was. In 1991, police entered apartment 213. What they found inside was worse than any horror movie. The fridge was full, the silence was heavy, and in the middle of it all stood a man, calm, smiling. He didn't run, didn't cry. He just looked the officers in the eye and said, "I just didn't want to be alone." The building was torn down, but some say the evil never really left. People still hear strange noises at night, like someone's moving things around, in a room that shouldn't exist anymore. Others swear they've seen a pale man standing on the sidewalk, staring up at the windows, even though those windows are long gone. One little girl said a quiet man offered her a drink outside, said he was nice, like he already knew her. She described his face in perfect detail, but no one had ever shown her a photo. Some believe he never left, that he just changed shape, changed faces, and now he walks among us, waiting for the next person who's willing to go inside. So if one day a stranger smiles at you from across the street and says your name, run.
This man ran the best hamburger truck in town, but no one knew where he got the meat. In San Antonio, Texas, something strange began in the summer of 1997. Every night at exactly 2 a.m., a hamburger truck appeared on the corner of East Elm Street. It was called El Último Hamburguesa, the last hamburger. No one saw it during the day. No phone number. No social media. The truck was run by a man named Carlos Mendez. He was always quiet, wearing a stained apron and a blank expression. He never spoke much, just asked for your order. A few people said his hamburgers were the best they'd ever tasted. Warm, juicy, perfectly seasoned. Some customers said the flavor made them feel emotional, like the meat was too real. On August 12th, 1997, a local delivery driver named Derek Mills decided to follow the truck after buying a hamburger. It drove slowly through the city, making no noise, till it topped behind the Bexar County morgue. Carlos got out. He opened the back of the truck, and inside were bodies wrapped in white hospital sheets. One slid off a stretcher and hit the ground. Carlos calmly picked it up and tossed it into the freezer. Derek ran away. The next night, at exactly 2 a.m., the truck returned. This time, it stopped outside Derek's apartment. A soft red light glowed from inside, and a deep voice whispered through the quiet street. "You forgot your second hamburger. Now tell me your country, so I will make video on your country."
Tiptoe by the window, where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Oh, tiptoe by the garden, tiptoe through the tulips with me. Lady, in flowers we'll stray, we'll keep the showers away. And if I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me and tiptoe through the tulips with me?
This is gonna scare you though. I don't know. If
No,
I
no,
can say it.
do it. I love
No,
those
this
stories.
is a real story. So lately, I've been feeling kind of not myself.
What?
Yeah, and you know I'm religious. I'm very religious. So I decided to go to church on a Wednesday.
Oh, okay, that's sick.
So I went to church, and this is gonna sound scary to you, but
Yeah.
when it came time for like communion, you know, when you get the bread, the Eucharist.
Yeah.
This is kind of fucked to say, but like I was walking toward the priest, and I had this urge to laugh. Yeah, fam.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, like I had this urge to like burst out laughing. I was scared, right? I just kept praying, and then, you know what I mean, locked it away, like.
Yeah.
And then one night I had a dream. It was like I heard someone screaming. I was in the living room and I heard someone screaming for their life. They were like screaming like, "Get me out!" Like screaming. This is exactly what I heard in my head. You're gonna get scared. Okay. This is exactly what I heard in my head.
The reason I had to move out of my flat. I was home alone.
I'm homeless now. I'll climb every mountain and swim every ocean. Wenn ihr jemals so einen Anruf bekommt, macht nicht das, was er gemacht hat. Mike war 5 Jahre lang mit Sarah verheiratet und sie war die Liebe seines Lebens und er wusste ab Sekunde 1, dass er sie auf jeden Fall heiraten wird. Dieser Fakt macht es für ihn noch schwieriger nachvollziehbar, warum seine Frau von heute auf morgen einfach verschwunden ist. Und bis heute, 15 Jahre später, hat bis jetzt keiner eine Ahnung, was mit ihr damals passiert ist. Niemand sieht sich so sehr nach Antworten wie Mike. Die Polizei hat damals sogar eine Belohnung ausgesetzt, doch keine Hinweise kamen. Er denkt wirklich sehr oft an Sarah und bringt es auch nicht übers Herz, die ganzen Fotos aus dem Haus zu verbannen. 2 Tagen ist er dann wieder tief in Gedanken verloren, der so fast sein Haustelefon überhört. Ich weiß auch komisch, weil normalerweise ruft ihn niemand auf dem Haustelefon an. Nur unbekannt. Ist bestimmt wieder irgendein Scammer. Und trotzdem den Hörer ab. Einmal hört er nur ein komisches Rauschen am anderen Ende. Hallo? Stille. Mike, zum Glück habe ich dich endlich erreicht. Flüstert eine Frau und Frauenstimme am anderen Ende ins Telefon. Ich bin es, Sarah, deine Frau. Bist du da? Max fällt selbst für eine Sekunde aus. Sarah, nein, das kann nicht sein. Sie wird seit 15 Jahren vermisst. Haben schon so viel versucht anzurufen und ich kann darauf nicht mehr rein. Mike, ich bin es, Sarah, deine Frau. Und tut sie das? Es sind mittlerweile 15 Jahre vergangen. Eine kurze Pause. Ich bin deine Frau, Sarah. Mike hat genug und warnt die Frau. Rufen Sie mich nie wieder an. Und das war's und seine Warnung war deutlich genug. Nächsten Tag ist ein Freund von ihm da. Und während die einfach miteinander reden, klingelt auf einmal wieder das Telefon. Er nimmt ab und er hört wieder das Rauschen. Mike, zum Glück habe ich dich endlich erreicht. Ich bin es, Sarah. Im Zweifel war es die gleiche Frau wie gestern. Weiß genau, dass Sie nicht meine Frau Sarah sind. Sofort auf mich anzurufen, ansonsten rufe ich die Polizei. Und legt er das Telefon auf. Sarah? Komplett verwirrt schaut ihn seinen Freund an. Mike erklärt ihm kurz, dass es sich wahrscheinlich um einen Prankcaller handelt. Sie reden auch nicht weiter darüber, um nicht noch mehr Wunden aufzureißen. Nächsten Morgen wird er vom Klingeln des Haustelefons geweckt. Diesmal ist er richtig sauer. Irgendjemand spielt die ganze Zeit mit seinen Gefühlen. Er hört das Rauschen und dann wieder die Frauenstimme. Mike, zum Glück habe ich dich endlich erreicht. Ich bin es, Sarah. Jetzt haben Sie die Grenze endgültig überschritten. Ich rufe jetzt die Polizei. Ich bin es doch deine Frau Sarah. Du bist nicht Sarah. Auf Wiedersehen. Und Mike weiß zu 100.000%, dass es nicht Sarah ist. Denn schließlich war es Mike, der Sarah vor 15 Jahren umgebracht hat. Noch mehr solche große Storys, weil dann folgt mir doch endlich mal.
Yesterday, I lived through a 6-hour real-life horror story. But first, go to the comments to guess what you think went wrong while I was hiking in the rainforest. We've gone hiking in the rain, in the rainforest, come out to Nanjoya Falls, and my goodness, look at this. We got back, both had leeches on us. He had one on his balls, and then we were like, worst case scenario, no, I have one in my eye, and we don't know if it's still in there or not, and I'm freaking the fuck out. Rain just said, maybe just wait, it might just crawl its way out of your eyeball, so we'll just wait and see. I got Ollie to drive my van to the closest town. When we were about 3/4 of the way there, the leech started coming out of my eye. I had my phone in my hand with the camera already open, so I somehow managed to get a photo of it on my eyeball. So yeah, pre-warning, the photo is coming now. As it was coming towards the front of my eye, I blinked and panicked, and I thought that it went straight back in. We rinsed my eye out multiple times over the next 5 hours. It got just after 7 p.m. when we decided it was time to go to the hospital. Every nurse came to the room, wanted to see the photo, all gathered around. It was so funny. And then when the doctor arrived, she checked my eye, see inside, but she couldn't see anything. So she put some numbing solution on the eye and then put this ocular flushing device that sat underneath my eyelids, and then they flushed roughly about 1 litre each time of saline solution straight onto my eyeball. After 2 rounds of that, she checked everything out again, and she was really confident that the leech was no longer in my eyeball. Today we went back for a follow-up just to make sure there wasn't any extra infection, and as we were sitting there in the waiting room, I realized that the photo that I took was actually a live video, and you can see the leech come down, and as I blink it falls into my eyelashes. So I think when I panicked it must have fallen down, and I didn't realize in that whole process. So final trigger warning, I'm going to put that video in now. Thankfully, the leech is gone.
Did you know that SpongeBob was actually hijacked on TV back in 2005? What people saw that night was not normal. At first, it looked like footage from the season 2 episode, Your Shoes Untied. It started off with the title card with the word help. SpongeBob trips around like usual, heading to the Krusty Krab. Pretty normal, right? But then, things get weird.
Bye, SpongeBob.
Then the scene cuts straight to SpongeBob's house in the middle of the night, and inside, Gary is just sitting there, not moving, not blinking, just staring at a clock on the wall like he knows something bad is about to happen.
Stinky little baby, you need a shower. Stinky little baby, You smell real sour.